All right, guys. So I saw a little clip that Donald Trump had an event. He invited the top technology CEOs, the CEOs who own tech companies. At ChatGPT, Sam Altman. You have Facebook's fucking Mark Zuckerberg sitting right next to Trump. You had Bill Gates sitting next to Trump's wife. I guess the CEO from Google, CEO from Apple, a couple other cats, maybe some guys from NASA. There was like this bald, middle-aged dude, probably like early 40s, speaking. I don't really know his company, but. And you had this Indian guy talking and this older lady talking. I'm sure they own amazing companies. You know, what I was reading from it, Trump put Zuckerberg, actually Zuckerberg got put on the spot. You know, in England, they're penalizing free speech in England. It's like, something's wrong with England. That president's a fucking socialist. That guy's a weirdo. England's all fucked up. You're a socialist, but then you're not really doing the socialist thing. You're like a democratic socialist, which is like you're a bullshit socialist. But then you're allowing an influx of immigration. It's like you're getting punked somewhere. Like you don't care about your people. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. And anyway, Zuckerberg tried to act like I wasn't paying attention. And then Trump said something to Zuckerberg like, this is the beginning of your political career. And then Zuckerberg, like, he has a chip on his shoulder. It's like a nerdy guy that's finally popping. And he thinks, like, you know, you can tell, like, the way he's doing jiu-jitsu now. He thinks he's trying to be, like, in the culture now, right? Trying to be a cool guy. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast some months back with his little chain, his little black t-shirt. Thought he was cool. Like, no, you're not cool, dude. You were getting punked by the FBI, and all of a sudden, because Trump was going to be president, now you wanted to backtrack, and all of a sudden, like nobody respects that. Like, no, Mark Zuckerberg, like, get the fuck out of here. Trump said, this is the beginning of your political career, and then he tried to stand up for himself. Well, shout out to him for doing that, but you just look like a bitch. Like, oh no, it's not. And looking at Trump, like, trying to be tough on center stage, bro. Like, everybody knows you're a bitch. Everybody knows you're you suppressed free speech, bro. When it came to COVID, dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. No one's forgiving you for that shit. People don't forgive in this world. They might, but we just don't forget. You know, you I guess you're forgiven, but no, we don't forget, bro. We don't trust you no more. People might overlook things and might not apply no pressure on you, might not beat the fuck out of you, might not commit violence to you, might not, you know, it doesn't mean they might see you and act like, you know, like, again, they might, you know, you talk about it once, you know, figure out one time, and then after that you just let it go. And doesn't mean we're gonna trust you. Doesn't mean you ain't really down for the American way. You know what I mean? And yeah, get the fuck out of here, Mark Zuckerberg. And so what I liked is that Trump put pressure on a lot of these guys. Trump gave a couple minutes for the guy from Apple to speak. You know, Apple was over there Apple by itself gave all the jobs to China. Remember that. We're not going to forget that, what Apple did. And all of a sudden they're going to come and invest in our country. And Trump is like, you know, there's some underlying shit. Like, how down are you for the country? How much are you really down for the American people? And Trump's holding them accountable. Trump's giving them a second opportunity. And a lot of them are like, oh, fuck. 'Cause a lot of them, people come over here, take advantage of us, and then go do cheap labor and fucking send their companies overseas to some other cheaper markets, and you're building and you're reinforcing and you're growing the economies of our enemies. And shout out to the Chinese people. Shout out to the Chinese people. But people who don't like America and want to fuck us over and want to ruin our country, a lot of people, shame on you people in our country who want to do that. Like, shame on you people. Like for sure, you guys are traitors, and you guys definitely should not be in this country if you don't like this country. Like, straight up, you shouldn't be in this country if you don't like it. At all. And for all you people, for all you grown people, let's say you live like in a violent area and you're grown, you guys should be getting into the minds of our young people in America and trying to wake them up to know that all they have to do is change their lives, man. They don't have to be trapped and stuck with a violent nature, or maybe their nature is violent, but they don't have to act on these things, you know. We can walk away or know how to speak and have respect, etc. But that's not like a lot of these people who have a view on America. People that claim communism and shit, they're trying to fight on behalf of somebody else's battle, you know. A lot of these people in America are like trying to fight a thing that they don't know nothing about. So they think they go and they think like if they go protest that they're doing their part. But a lot of these people, they gentrify the same area that the people that they think they're supporting. But they're gentrifying that area and they can afford it. But the same people that that they think they're fighting for, they're taking their shit. A lot of these people are backward thinkers, man. They go like leave the country and go live in that country. You know what I mean? It's stupid, man. It's dumb, and I don't know. I think it's silly, man. I think it's silly. I don't know if it was there's been empires that have ruled for at least 1,000 years. We're only 250 years old. I think our empire is going to last for like another 750 years. All this talk and, dude, our own country allows us to fucking fearmonger, bro. Our own country allows us to fearmonger. You might have to go to war. Some people might have to die on behalf of our country, on behalf of our freedom. And some people are going to be held accountable to turning their back on our nation. Some people are going to be held accountable for betraying their own people, betraying their own nation. But that's just what's going to have to happen. But I think America, if we go to war, we'll be able to hold our own. It's not going to be a war it's not going to be a war that's going to like to the end where everybody's dead. No, I don't think that at all. But there might be a war where it's going to be a hard-fought battle, but I don't think we're going to be demolished. I don't think we're going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Like our system, man, comparably to history, is a system that works. And the only reason why you're able to even fucking watch this video or have an opinion or like you're in America, bro, and you have freedom and man, you're living in a good time right now. As fucked up as it might seem, and as like you're always constantly chasing something, or you go on the social media, and we know social media it has its really positives and negatives, and everybody wants to easily talk about the negatives of it. Oh, it's so bad for us. It's so bad. There is some fucked up parts about it, but there's also good parts about it. I just think we need better education. And anyway, the whole idea when Trump had the tech people there today was to have them on front center to check their loyalty to America. People just use America, bro. People use America, and yeah, but America's not gonna give up, man. America's not gonna roll over and just fucking no. I don't think so, man. But anyway, shout out Trump for doing that. Trump is just checking the loyalty of these companies that who knows who they're working for. We're trying to make sure they're not working for our enemies. All these companies that are capitalizing or are pushing fucking socialism, it's fucking backwards. You guys are fucking backwards. We're not gonna have no socialism or communism in America. Before that, the nationalists are gonna stand up. We're gonna have nationalism before we have socialism. Even Lenin, even the Soviet Union, even the Bolsheviks thought that before the social revolution was gonna be the bourgeois revolution.
Yeah. I don't know. America's been too good to the rest of the world. Too good to. We've allowed people to come in this country and develop and capitalize that. Yeah, I don't see. I don't see. You know, a lot of these revolutions came because of monarchies. Remember, America doesn't have a monarchy. People talk about this invisible hand, this invisible. But again, yeah, I don't know. All in all, shout to Trump for doing that, man. You gotta make sure these people are pro-America. And they pay their fair share. And if it's not going to be pay their fair share in taxes, it's going to be pay your fair share in paying a living wage to American labor. Bringing back manufacturing and industry back to America.